Independence activist An Jung-geun's last wish before he was executed for assassinating once Japanese Resident General of Korea, Hirobumi was to have his remains buried in his fatherland after Korea regains its sovereignty. However, the inter-Korean efforts to recover his remains have failed to yield any result because China's cooperation is essential in finding his remains.
Independence activist An Jung-geun's trial was held in 1910 at the Lushun Japanese Guandong Court in China. After 6 hearings, he was sentenced to death. He then received a letter from his mother and gave up on an appeal.
너가 항소를 한다면 일제들께 살려달라고 죽음을 구걸하는 것 같다면서 너는 아예 죽으라고 땀만 먹지 말고.
He was incarcerated in Lushun prison nearby before being executed on March 26th of that year. His last words were to have his remains buried in Korea after the country regained its sovereignty, but the Imperial Japanese regime refused to hand over his body to his family.
안중근 이사님이 여기서 이제 자서전 그리고 동양평화론 그리고 많은 유목을 이제 다 여기서 쓰게 됩니다.
The Lushun Prison Cemetery was designated a protected cultural property in 2001. It is one of the most likeliest places where An's remains were buried. In 2008, the South Korean government attempted to recover his remains from a mountain behind the prison with China's cooperation, but failed to find anything. Chinese authorities have realized the need for the joint inter-Korean effort to discover the patriots' remains, but recently improved relations between China and Japan may affect the inter-Korean recovery project.